Right, I'm on to the next job. Yes, sorry, I keep showing you this toilet area. Now, those of you who watch these vlogs will know I messed up in that sink. Half a day I spent boxing it in, 2 minutes I spent putting it all in the bin. Oh, that rhymes. Anyway, what I'm doing today is prepping this floor. So I have two things to do. I'll show you. So that big sheet of paper, lining paper, it's two sheets, as you can see, sticky taped together, and it is 75 inches long and 38 inches wide. And the toilet floor, which I need to put the hardboard on, is that measurement. Of course, it comes right to the edge of there. So it will be too wide. And lengthwise, it will be an inch or two. Now, once I've cut the hardboard for the floor, I can then cut the canvas or the lino, ready to go in toilet. Yes, so that's the first template. That will help me measure out the hardboard and cut the hardboard, and then I'll use the hardboard for the template for the canvas or the lino. I can never give it a proper name. Okay, that's where I'm up to. So I was just checking, I've got an offcut of lino here, and it is that much short. I'm not that bothered, I've got another offcut here, and so I will make that up. Yeah, I know it'll have a joint in it, but that joint will go right behind here. So I'm not too bothered about that. And in any case, that sink unit, vanity unit, has got to come out. That'll enable me to lay the floor properly and line out that area here.
My goodness, what a few days. It's only Wednesday. It's really full on busy. The company I'm with, they're exploding, they're growing, which is good. So they're recruiting another one of me to help me out. So it's really busy. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Oh, has Mike been poorly? Oh dear Lord. So, you know, you'll have probably heard him over a few days saying, something's not right, I'm not well. God, he wasn't well. I mean, I did a full night shift, staying awake and just being there, and then did a full day's work. I was all right though. I had custard creams. See you through on custard creams, but my goodness me, he hasn't been poorly like that since he went back into hospital with his infection. I think it was a dose of gastric flu that was coming on. So yeah, that wasn't good. And of course, up constantly during the night, and Willow was getting really upset at, you know, what was obviously her dad being very poorly. But anyway, I've just finished work, and I just thought I'll grab a couple of minutes of your time just to catch up and say, I'm still here. Have I had a chance to even look at your comments yet? No. I've seen a few on the beef stews. Thank you very much on that. I will get through them, but again, I'm just so sorry that I can't reply to them all. Even if I can just get a like on them just to show you that I have seen them and read them, because I do like reading them. It's just so busy. Anyway, we're so used to eating at 4 o'clock, and now it has to be, I start food at 5:30. So it's just how it is at the moment, but I'm starving and I don't even know what we're going to eat. We've got plenty in, the freezer's full. I've just got to go through it and find something. Mike has been really off his food, so I thought I'll just do him maybe some plain mashed potato, and just put maybe a bit of corned beef with it or something. I don't know, anything really, just to line his stomach a little bit. Bless him. I mean, this morning he was like, I'm all right, and because it's sort of like a cold as well, and he's sniffing and he'd been coughing throughout the night, and he's like, oh, I'm all right, I'm going to clean through. And you know when you say to somebody, will you sit down? I mean, I've been doing this for over a year to him, will you sit down? And he didn't. He's cleaned through today. He's shuffling around, making out that he's fine. And I know where it is. It's because he sees me really full on, and I think he feels guilty that he's no longer working. I think that's what it is. And I mean, we've never been like that. It's never bothered me. You know, like if I'm doing housework and he's sat down because he's not well, he feels guilty. And it's like, it's ridiculous. You know, things need doing. We just get them done as a team. We've always been a team. So he's been having a tidy round today and trying to clean. But there comes a point where Cheryl does tell him off. He does get told off. Sometimes I do have to have a word with him and say, sit down. Because if he runs himself into the ground, it's no good for either of us. When he's ill, he needs to just let his body rest and settle. And it's so hard to tell him what to do. And when I'm working all day, I can't keep an eye on him anymore because I'm full on at my desk with students. I can't keep an eye on him. I need you lot to keep an eye on him. You're seeing more of him than I am because you're seeing him on camera. And then I get to see it when I'm doing all the background admin work and looking for a thumbnail and that. And I see what he's been up to, and I'm like, why did you do that when you weren't feeling well? I'm waffling now, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to put tea on, see if I'll have a little bit of mashed potato or something. Thank you for listening to me. And tell him, will you? Tell him, sit down.
So, cleaning day. Today it's Thursday. Normally do it on a Friday, to be honest, but I've not been well, but I got over it. I had a stomach bug, or maybe in flu of the stomach, gastroenteritis, I don't know. Anyway, so I've swept, hoovered and mopped. Yeah, I know it's wood floor at the minute, a plywood floor, but it still needs cleaning. Give this a good mop through. I've yet to do in here. Now I've swept in here, but again this corner, I can't go with that. That needs a good tidy. We have to have a telephone put in. Oh, Cheryl's putting one in, plugging it in. Taking a bit of doing because it won't connect at the minute. So the reason we needed an external telephone line was because we're with O2, and I don't know it's like where you are, but where we are, East Riding of Yorkshire, we do not get a signal sometimes in the house. Anyway, that's where I'm up to. I just thought I'd show you it. Cheryl's working today, of course, it being Thursday. So Hare and Willow are tucked away in a dressing room, come office, come sewing room, hobby room, a get out of the way room. Good idea. So I'm about to just give the handles a good wipe down everywhere, door handles and everything. It's not for COVID or anything, just that door handles do get mucky, don't they? What I do is I spray them with this once I clean them, and then in that way they smell really good. There's another one. So why does that matter? Well, like every bloke, or most I would say, what I'm interested in, yes, I want it clean, I want it looking clean, but I want people, aka wife, Cheryl, to know that I've cleaned, you know. Gone are the days when I can say, oh, I washed up. She knows I wash up, so I've got to stop saying that. But this place will smell really sweet. I mean nice, not sweet, as it were. Because disinfectant on the floor, that Dettol spray on the handles really does smell good, you know. People know you've cleaned, because it's got to look clean as well. I've even washed Willow's little mat for her food. I'm still washing up. Anyway, next bit. Hello, how are you doing? Mike. Mike had a shave, feeling better. Gosh, I was poorly. You know, I said I was feeling poorly on the last video, if you watched it. I was poorly. Sunday night, Monday night, not well, that sort of thing, enough said. Anyway, today is Thursday, reasonable week. Cheryl's told me to rest, I have rested, but today I'm back at it. So you'll see me clean through, it's neither here nor there, you know. Oh, Christmas adverts are on the telly. What is it? I don't know, 20th of October, maybe 21st, something like that. I don't know what date it is. But anyway, getting towards the end of October, Christmas adverts are on. At the same time as Halloween adverts from people like Morrison's and Asda here in the UK, that sort of thing. I'm sure they are where you are, you know. Anyway, I thought I'd say hello, put my face to the camera. This is my face. As another well-known YouTuber says, I do find that funny. I know, it's a little thing, isn't it? So I'm giving the place a good clean through. You know, I mean, to you, I was going to say blokes, but anyway, if you're living with somebody who's working full-time, like Cheryl does, 40 hours a week, if all she's got off, or they have off, is the weekend, I should say, don't expect the house to stay spick and span throughout the week, because when and half are going to get time to clean it. So that's what I do. It's tiring, I've got to tell you. I wash up 5-6 times a day. I know we only have a little sink, but sweep every day. Today's a mopping day. Sweep, hoover, mop. Get the place smelling good, and I've a few tidy jobs to do. We'll hopefully, I don't know, hoping a plumber turns up today and moves the sink unit. I'll show you what I mean. So, this isn't a tip, this is a gosh, should do this. If a plumber's turning up, and whether or not they're going to be touching the toilet or not, make sure it's clean. Now, a plumber today will, because we've got a tiny leak on there. looks worse than it is. So I'll give this all a really good clean and disinfectant. But his main job today, which will take him about 20 minutes, half an hour, is take this out. There are some isolation valves on both taps, and of course the drain part just on the threads, and then lift it out. Well, that's the reason I'm not doing it, is they are compression joints, and if I turn the water off, I take the compression valves off, which I'll show you in a minute, and I can't get them back on properly. I wouldn't feel good about calling plumber and saying, give me a hand with this, you know. They might as well, for 20 minutes, half an hour work, do the whole thing. That's coming out because I'm going to box it in properly this time. I'll just show you those valves if I can. Ooh, I'll do it there. That's an isolation valve. Ooh, steady. And there's one on both sides, of course, of both taps. Both taps. You can see there are compression fitting onto plastic pipe at the bottom, so I'm not going to give that a go. I'm not going to try and take this out. I could, but I don't want the hassle if I get a leak of then either trying to fix it or call a plumber out to fix it. You know, I'd sooner they just did it. Right, next bit. Next clip's coming up. So I got that tidied up a bit. Put the pine cones in there. Yeah, telephone's where it should be. There. And this is Willow's sort of hook for a lead, which I'm gonna put in place today, just near the door. Oh, it's a simple day. So I'm just making a template of the toilet ball stand, as it were. It's difficult to show you, but you can see I've got a lump of paper there, and I'm sort of scribing around it. Hello. Oh, there's Willow tied up, you can hear her in the background. So if I, oh, pen's stopped doing what I want it to do. Never mind, I've got scissors. So you can see I've got a line going on there. So I can scribe that. Look at that. And that went better than I thought. And then I know it goes somewhere there. Not too worried about the back. You can see here, maybe, there's a gap there. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, so you can maybe see the template that I'm cutting. It's gone a bit wrong there. I do want to cut the canvas, of course, to this template. So if I put a bit of sticky tape there, trim. There. Right, now that sort of just lets me know when I pick the paper up, that will come off, and I know to draw me canvas cut there. Now I've got the same at this side, only much worse. starting to look a bit there. So I'll do the same then I'll show you. Oh yeah, there you are, look. So I now have a template to, and Cheryl's here. Just a minute.
Dinner time.
It's dinner time, but I now have a template for the toilet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your battery's nearly running out.
Batteries are running out, not mine, the camera.
You're full of cold.
Okay. Right, so there is the hole, if you like, for the toilet to sit into. So I'm about to mark the lino and then cut out that toilet thing. Toilet hole. Toilet hole? Oh, that's the wrong word. Just to show you. Yep, okay. So I'll just quickly show you where I'm up to. As you can see, I've cut the line around the toilet base. Not bad. I've got a bad edge there. That's not my cut, but I am putting beading around it. I've got to cut round this doorway yet. My shadow in the way, there it is. But what I'm going to do now is get a cup of tea and then come back to it just to do some rough cuts so that right, so I've got the canvas roughly in here. I was hoping that would come out today, but the plumber can't make it. Maybe it'll be a bit later tomorrow, which would be Friday, but I suspect it'll be Tuesday, because he did say if I get finished early. Well, if you get finished early on a Friday, I know what I used to do. Go home. Right, okay. Hello again. Well, quite a busy day one way or another, but nothing, too strenuous. You'll hear I've got this cold. It's cold, Worst of it's over a couple of days. I don't have man flu. I normally do, but I don't today. Or over the last few days. Anyway, you've seen a little bit of Cheryl. It's just how it is at the minute, It's just so busy. She'll be down in a minute to do my dinner. I know what we're going to have for dinner. Be something quick. Well, she only has an hour and she wants to walk Willow in that time. So there's 20 minutes. Anyway. So you're not actually going to get to see her say goodbye. See you on the next one. You're stuck with me for now. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.